Yo, what is going on? Everyone in the XRP community, hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. We are back on the channel for the daily live streams. Got XRP $2.22, the 21Shares Spot XRP ETF, which I believe is one of the bigger players when it comes to assets under management. That Spot ETF is approved and set to go live November 29th. All right. Fellas, the XRP ETF frenzy. What is going on? Dude, my little Bitcoin desk miner running at about 5 to 6 terahash a second, pulling only 79 watts, 15 watts per terahash. I wake up this morning after having this thing for like 2 months, and dude, it just hit its biggest share ever of 98G, bro. Biggest share ever. You might be asking yourself, Cobb, do you get anything for that? No. Cobb, is that anywhere near a Bitcoin block? No. But that's the newest high score for the miner, dude. Check that. The 29th is a Saturday. Well, how's it going live on Saturday then? What? Oh no, did I just trust some random Twitter account on some fake news? Nah, bro. Nah. Really? Wait. Hold up. Now, I know 21Shares does have an XRP ETF that's, like, supposed to be coming out. Like, for sure. Nah, bro. Did I trust the wrong account? let me hold up. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. Hang on. 21Shares XRP. Let me see. 21Shares XRP. Okay, well, 5 days ago, they posted XRP Army Get Ready. Okay. So maybe it's not the 29th. But it's like, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. What is up, Pavman, Schleembeam, Alex D Vlogs, Messiah, The Real Jeffers, F and Josh, Pavman, again, Praxis Media Group, what is going on? Designer Arteus, EasyGR7DF, Rick, Pump My Bags, Messiah, yeah, it's going live. E-Man's one, dude, yeah. You guys want to know something very, very funny? So, as of a couple of weeks ago, Tether stops pumping that Tether liquidity into Bitcoin. They start buying gold. Tether is now the largest independent holder of gold in the world. You believe that? And then you kind of look at the Bitcoin charts, right? You go to weekly and you're like, oh, really? Oh, a couple of weeks ago, Tether stopped buying Bitcoin. Yeah, that's a couple of weeks ago right there. Tether stopped buying Bitcoin, dude. And they're buying gold now. And I'm like, okay, wait, what bullion distributor? Are they really taking tethers, bro? Are they really taking tethers? I mean, I don't think they're buying, like, you know, they're physically holding it. I mean, imagine it's like paper gold and, you know, custodied with someone, but that's a little weird. That Tether pumps the brakes on the, you know, store of value of Bitcoin, and they move to, like, a real store of value like gold. Isn't that funny how that works? Okay, TradingView, give me a good offer for Black Friday. All right, let me get a yearly subscription, 80% off. All right, come on. Hodor, do you own any SHX, Alex? I don't. I do not. The only other coin I hold right now, it's like, dude, it's nowhere near, like, my XRP holdings, obviously. Yeah, it's this one coin that's like a super, super early privacy coin. It's literally on one cockroach motel exchange, and it's at like 5-6 mil market cap. I don't know. That's like the only coin. That's the only other coin I have. I have like 370 of those coins. That was for me more of like a, okay, the tech is interesting here. It doesn't seem like LARP. You know, one of the founders has a PhD in post quantum cryptography. 3-stage mining, things like that. So I'm like, okay, that that might be like a a top 50 one day or something like that. But that's the only other one I have. But not SHX. What? Not buying digital gold, just the real gold. What the fuck? Yeah. And then as soon as Tether starts, pumping the brakes on buying Bitcoin, look what happens to the price. Riddle me that. Yeah. And by the way, yesterday, I saw the Bitcoin therapist on Twitter. Really the MicroStrategy therapist. I don't think the guy even knows how to use Bitcoin. Or he's not even mining Bitcoin. I don't even think he understands how Bitcoin even works. He's just a kind of a bandwagoner that got a big following from, shit posting constantly. Yeah, yesterday he posts an all-time chart of XRP being up like 38,000%, and he's like, what do you call someone who buys XRP? And it's like, hey, asshole. Yeah, you're the one that publicly came out and said you're fucking 70% MicroStrategy. So how about you shut the fuck up? What do you call someone who buys 70% MicroStrategy, huh? What do you call that? What do you call that, buddy? Let's take off log scale. Look at the reality here. Yeah. What do you call someone who's 70 fucking percent MSTR? What do you call someone that like doesn't even really know how to use Bitcoin? So you buy MicroStrategy instead. Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. Shut the fuck up. I just had to say that, fellas. I'm sorry. It's like, dude, I'm not even a Bitcoiner. And I still mine Bitcoin for fun. I'm look at me, I'm securing your network, but I don't even fucking know how to set one up. Dumbass. Yeah, he's trying to act like he holds Bitcoin, but the Bitcoin therapist, look at his Twitter account. He most of his posts are just MicroStrategy. It's like he's not even a Bitcoiner. He's just a MicroStrategy, See, no, he used to be a MicroStrategy holder, but with these charts, yeah, bro got turned into a community member real fast. Yeah, keep those posts coming, little bro. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I specifically remember like a reply from his account that like didn't get that many impressions, but he's like, yo, yeah, I'm 70% MicroStrategy, 15% Bitcoin, and then like another 15% in like another like derivative of MicroStrategy stock that like provides income, and those things have gone down as well because no such thing as free money in the stock market. Okay. I can respect a strictly XRP bag. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like okay, I have a little bit of this one other coin, which I've talked about, but it's like, dude, it's so early, it's so young, it's probably, if it even is successful at all, it's probably going to take a couple of years, but, yeah, that privacy narrative in the market, it's in crypto, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. Cobb, are you lottery mining Bitcoin? Yes, dude. Yeah. If my camera setup was better to where I could like easily remove it and put it back, but it's not. It's sitting on a Kirkland Dragon Fruit Vitarain Zero bottle. That's what it's standing on, and it takes a lot of effort to get it to like stay there perfectly. But yeah, we got a NerdQX++, just one of them, running 5 terahash. Yeah, I ripped my biggest share of 98G. But now, if you don't, with like the lottery miners, if you don't feel like that's enough, you can get into this other thing where you're renting hash power, you're renting hash rate, which I don't recommend at all. It's very, very, very negative EV, but it's real odds like gambling. There's no house on it. It's just like you're renting hash rate. You either hit a block or you don't, right? And I've done probably just like a little $50 rentals kind of here and there throughout the last couple of months, and the biggest share I've actually hit was 14T. And that's about 10% of a Bitcoin block. But yeah, dude, it's just all luck. It's all luck. Yeah, riddle me this. If Bitcoin is as good as gold, then why is Tether buying gold? Fishy. Yeah. And then Tether just got downgraded by some rating agency for stablecoins. They downgraded Tether to like a F tier or something like that. I mean, because Tether, bro, everyone knows Tether's like a scam Ponzi. It's not like regulated at all. Yeah, where are their headquarters, bro? Some fucking random island somewhere. When you go on Google Maps and look at where the address is at, dude, it's just some shitty little rundown building, dude. Tether is one of the greatest, like, Ponzi schemes to ever live. It really is. I mean, they're the #1 stablecoin right now. That is kind of the way that users in cryptocurrency can kind of engage in unregulated exchanges and markets to buy certain coins, right? Because, like, look, the latest coin that I have, like, the very, very, very tiny percent of my crypto portfolio, yeah, it's all through Tether, Yeah, Bitcoin's logo looks like it's prepared to fall over. Tether refused audits. Yeah, no, they're just put the fries in the bag. RLUSD is going to become #1 in due time. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Jake Cleaver says Dark Pool and OTC will be out in around 6 days. Yeah, so I'm not like, I didn't know too much about Jake Cleaver. I mean, like I knew like about him. I think I follow him on Twitter and stuff, but I never I don't know. These days I'm not like super like into the community as much as like you think I would be, or as much as I really should. Just kind of like just shit posting price and stuff like that. But I watched this one. Yeah, I think the same clip we're talking about. Jake Cleaver talking about the OTC and dark pools, and basically with all these ETFs that continue to come out, as the bigger ones step in, like 21Shares, Fidelity, Vanguard, and at some fucking point BlackRock. Dude, yeah, that OTC dark pool supply is gonna dry up like real quick, and then they have to start coming to open market. And then on open market, dude, there's only like, I saw like on 10 big exchanges, there was only like 4 billion XRP on those exchanges, dude. Supply shock's going to be incoming, dude. I think people are really underestimating like just how much of the XRP supply is in the hands of people like us, which are just diehard. Nope, fuck you. I don't care how much it goes down. I'm not selling. I'm not selling until it gets to the point where we truly believed it's going to get. You know. I stopped with the lottery miners. The ones you see winning the block, they have 1,000 of them together. The most recent Bitcoin lottery miner winner, he had 5 BitX Gammas. He literally had pretty much the same hash rate as mine right here. The NerdQX++ with 4 BM70 chips. But it's a Rev 6 model, so it's like, it's got better heating or better cooling efficiency. You can average higher hash rates, but yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like every couple of months you see the headlines of a super, super, super tiny home Bitcoin solo miner hits a block. But yeah. Hopefully we see nice price action first week of December after 21Shares XRP ETF goes live. Fellas, we're in a really nice spot with XRP. Right? Like here is my origin cycle theory. Like I will die by this chart here. Like this is an origin cycle repeat on a much grander scale. It's coming. It's long overdue. The whole lawsuit thing that held us back in the States for a very long time. But like the moment we are in right now, and as the days keep passing by, we just keep getting in better and better positions, man. We just keep getting in better and positions. It's like I really feel bad for these Bitcoiners, bro, because Bitcoiners now, like the new thing is to like cling on to MicroStrategy. Like even if they don't have MicroStrategy, but they just have Bitcoin, that's like who they cling on to. That's like they're like, oh yeah, this is like the Bitcoin company that's gonna like change everything and blow up Bitcoin. So it's like Bitcoiners cling on to MicroStrategy. XRP holders, we cling on to Ripple. But MicroStrategy's fucking doing nothing near what Ripple is doing. Really let that sink in. XRP all gas, no brakes with the 14 Canadian dollars, my friend. What is going on? What's up, Cobb? Thanks for live streaming again. Any word on BlackRock? Officially, there is no word on BlackRock right now. I mean, okay, there is a pandemic of XRP accounts on Twitter, and some people believe them, actually, where they're like, hey, yeah, I just met with my guy from BlackRock for a cup of coffee. He says big things are coming for XRP. Like, and they fucking post that like every day. And there's like 3 accounts doing it. So it's like, okay, well, really, all you guys, you guys have someone from BlackRock. Don't believe any of that shit. But officially, there's no word on it right now. When Larry Fink was pressed by Charles Gasparino for like an XRP ETF, Larry Fink was like, oh, I can't talk about it. He's big smile. He's like, oh, I can't talk about it. And Charles Gasparino, sad ha. He's like, no, I really want you to talk about it. And then he's just like, no, I can't talk about it. I can't. He's like, little smile. So I don't know. They're coming at some point. I don't think, Canary, Bitwise. I can't remember all those ETFs that are coming out. Franklin Templeton. Like, I don't think the big shark's going to come in for their cut. It's just a matter of time. In my opinion, it's like I don't see a world where BlackRock just goes, okay, we're going to do the Bitcoin one. We're going to do the Ethereum one. Oh, look at this new XRP one that's getting all these, inflows while Bitcoin and Ethereum are just outflows. I don't think they're gonna just like lie back and just let these smaller guys compete. They're gonna step in for their share. I really think they are. Yeah, and then that the fake filing from Delaware, I ain't forgetting about that. Yeah, no, someone got a little phone call. Hey, take that down off the website. Not supposed to be there. And the filing was identical with the same signature, with the same name and the same address as the Bitcoin and Ethereum iShares ETF filing. It was the same damn fucking thing. And they pulled it off. They're like, oh, yeah, someone fraudulently did that. And we never find the guy. Yeah, the guy that decides to impersonate a multi-trillion-dollar asset under management giant, BlackRock. Oh, someone can just impersonate a filing to manipulate markets and never gets caught. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now you're seeing body cams or Ring doorbell cams of police showing up to people's houses for just saying things online about certain people. But they find that location real easy. But impersonating the 6 trillion, asset under management BlackRock. The guy never gets caught. The guy never gets found. There's no closure. There's no update. Nothing. It's just it was a fake filing, guys. Bullshit. Messiah 4980 with the 199. Rule 45 parentheses A removes the delay clause for 21Shares. So what I'm understanding is that it's not like the SEC's looking at all these ETFs and just going like, okay, boom, approved. It's just like they've filed for it. It's been, they're all kind of collectively getting close to 90 days once that 90 days hits, and then all these conditions have been met for like showing things about your company, about the ETF. It's like it just automatically goes live. From what I understand. KruCoin Foundation, $100 by the end of the year. XRP did hit $92 on Kraken. Yet another price glitch. Another price glitch. But no, it's like XRP is going to do amazing things and get to like amazing altitude, right? But just try to keep your expectations in check. I mean, dude, $100 by the end of the year. I mean, I think that would have to be like the complete collapse of the U.S. dollar, for that to happen. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What's the price for XRP Thanksgiving weekend? Holidays are bullish for crypto. That's when all the family members get together and start talking about coins and stuff. And everyone starts to learn at the Thanksgiving table, hey, these XRP ETFs, yeah, you can go buy them on the stock market through your stockbroker. Direct exposure to XRP. It's like, oh, well, thanks, Billy. I've been wanting to buy XRP. I just don't know how to buy it. There we go. Boom. I remember so many holiday seasons at the end of the year where, dude, price just goes insane, man. Even if it's not like a bull market, still. What's this trading view saying? XRP surged to 365 in July after Ripple's court win, but forecasts indicate a possible drop to $1 by Christmas. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Who wrote this piece of shit? Who wrote this piece of shit? Okay, when I click on it, it just disappears. Yeah, okay, buddy. Now, let me read the article. It's not letting me read it. What a joke. Oh, yeah, $1 by Christmas. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, KruCoin Foundation. Dude, you're probably gonna have to get a timeout from one of the mods. You're just bear post spamming like you're the entire chat right now. Come on, dude. LOL. Def will. 2030 XP is a future. DCA we go lower. It's ops. ETFs mean nothing in the short term. Def not on the bull right now. Yeah, definitely not bullish, right? Yeah, we're definitely not in a macro bull market with XRP. Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. Def possibility XRP dropping to 1. No, you're retarded. Bitcoin has a 70K. I can see that happening. You bet XRP's heading lower. Yeah, you're just spamming the chat too much, being a gay little homosexual bear. So we're gonna have to put you in fucking timeout, motherfucker, for at least 30 minutes. Because yeah, Mr. KruCoin over here, he's got all his XRP sold. He's got his XRP shorts open. He's like, oh yeah, this is just, oh my god, this is gonna be my Michael Burry moment where I call the market correctly. Shut the fuck up. For what homosexual bears have to do to achieve just a fraction of the power of a delusional spot bull, you're not good. The fucking good luck, good luck, dude. Like honestly, good luck. I'm just telling you, day by day, that your position just doesn't get there to profit. Have fun with that, dude. All right, got the coffee for today's stream. We got, I still have like a 400 pack that I brought back from my last trip from Korea. It's called Maxim. It's these little packets. You you boil the water in a kettle. You drop like 2 of these packets in a glass about this size. Put the boiling water in. Do a little bit of milk. Pretty good. But yeah, this says Maxim mocha cold mild. So it's like a mocha cold, right? Mocha cold mild. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's what we're drinking on today's stream, fellas. But yeah. Yo, Olester Green 1267. Thank you for the membership, my man. Is it 3-in-1? Dude, it's like, because it's got like the mocha coffee powder, sugar, and then it also has milk powder in it as well. So it's not like super watery. I just add extra milk just because, like, that's how I like it. No diddy. One love from Sweden, brother. OG, yeah, man. Sweden. A lot of you guys don't know that is the game development capital of the world right now. A lot of the big games, bro, coming out of Sweden. Arc Raiders, the team behind that is based in Sweden. I think like Rockstar Games, like originally, like the whole thing in like GTA San Andreas about the because it's about LA and they're kind of mimicking the Bloods versus Crips, Red versus Blue. But in the game San Andreas, it's like the green versus purple, which is like, I think it is based on a historic rivalry of 2 soccer teams in Sweden that were like purple kits and green kits. Yeah, dude, Sweden, no fucking joke, man. Seriously, a lot of the gaming stuff, dude. They're into that, man. They're into that. Rockstar is London. No, I get that. I'm talking about like OG Rockstar, like early 2000s. Was like started in Sweden. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, dude. I mean, they got offices all around the world, right? But I'm talking like OG early 2000s Rockstar. That was like out of Sweden. Or I'm just a retard, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Uh, 2017 crew, much respect, cops. Still here and ready for the Clarity Act. Oh yeah, dude, get these ETFs live, brother. Get these ETFs live. What do we got the market doing today? We got coin market cap shilling. I think this is actually something you can buy. It looks like an unregulated ETF to me. Probably settled in Tether. Yeah, the coin market cap 20 index ETF. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like how they're just like putting that at the top. That's just kind of like openly shilling. like, bro, come on. People are just gonna buy actual crypto, bro. Come on. Yeah, got Bitcoin up 3%, Ethereum 3%, Tether up 0.09%. Okay, XRP up under 1%. Damn, XRP's underperforming today, huh? But we were outperforming like the other day though. Oh yeah, remember Chainlink? Remember Chainlink? Remember that whole anti-FUD campaign? They're like, no, dude, like Link is gonna be the real XRP. Okay, Mr. Layer 2. Hey, how about you start talking when you get your own chain? Huh? Yeah, start talking when you're not in ERC20 anymore. I'll never forget that, dude. That was the most like forced. Like they wanted to be an XRP competitor so bad, and no one was buying it, dude. No one was buying it metaphorically, and no one was buying it literally. Complete failed fucking anti-FUD op. They're like, oh yeah, look at these documents, man. Swift is going to be settling in Chainlink. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Sure. GTA 6 has crypto phones and a GTA DEX. GTA 6 possible on hold for XRP implementation. I'm pretty sure that's fake. I'm pretty sure. I don't think. I think gaming is one of those things that like needs to be centralized and not on a blockchain. I don't know, sue me, but I'm pretty sure that XRP implementation in GTA 6 is fake. No, gaming is like you need it like centralized pretty much. I was wondering why the price was dipping a little, then I saw you streaming. Oh, okay. Alex, gotta get the matching set of Zojirushi rice cooker and hot water dispenser. What I get is the BB Go microwave rice packs from Costco. I don't know, doing a whole rice cooker, that's kind of like a lot of, and the rice like sits in there for a couple days and it gets kind of taste to it. I don't know. Fix the audio. Is my mic too far from my face? Is that what it is? Yeah, the Shure SM7B is not. It does not fit on my desk recently. This new desk, it's not. I thought it would, but it just doesn't. I don't know. The Shure SM7B just gets in the way all the time. I prefer just doing the headset mic, honestly. SHX, when we talking about that, yeah, didn't SHX rug after XRP Bros shilled it? Yeah, the XRP Bros get a lot of, there's a lot of side bags that are like, the only holders of it are XRP holders with a side bag. Like H-Bar, Flare, SHX, XDC. There's XPR. They're just like, oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Fucking literally your whole coin is like because of the ticker. XPR. The only buyers coming in are people accidentally buying it. It's just like during the Tesla explosion of Tesla stock. There was this other company that was like on the stock market, I think even before Tesla. So Tesla's ticker is TSLA, and this other company's TLSA. And that fucking stock pumped like 10x, bro. Just because people were buying the wrong ticker. It's pretty funny. Oh, look at this. Look at this scammer. Look at this scammer in the chat, Lindy. Friends, who has already bought ALX 2049 tokens in the pre-sale? Oh, dude, yeah, let me put all my money into ALX 2049 tokens. Yeah, I'm sure that's just a riveting, just pulsing with revolution. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, you filthy scammer. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's like the type of comments you see on crypto YouTube videos. But I mean, they're trying to rip it in a live chat. Stu Ball saying, "Damn, I was watching you 10 years ago. I don't know about 10 years ago, but yeah, about 10 years ago. I'm all out of crypto. I'm all out from crypto, but good to see you still doing your thing, dude. All right, man. Yeah, everyone's got their own relationship with crypto. Everyone's got their, when they're gonna exit. XRP is like somehow just went up like a penny during the stream. You got like 3 bot scammers in here. Jeez. Oh, Monero back to 400. Litecoin. Absolute failure. Absolute lost cause. Just a lost cause, dude. Just floating in the top 20. Does not know what the fuck it's doing. They end their comment with a random Chinese character. Oh yeah, we got Thanksgiving tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a stuffing guy, dude. That's all I care about. The stuffing and then the mashed potatoes. Everything else I put on my plate is just for aesthetics. I don't even really like turkey. Maybe I'm just having it cooked like the wrong way, because I always get just super dry turkey. But dude, for me, bro, it's just stuffing mashed potatoes. That's what I'm gonna be going for. Stuffing is like actually addicting, bro. What even is stuffing? It's just like bread and seasoning and bro, stuffing's the best. That's the best. Chad Steingraber 24 minutes ago. He closed out for the holiday at almost a cumulative total of $500 million in ETF volume. Incredible. We should see another 15-ish million in XRP to be acquired in order to back the funds. And yeah, currently the total XRP ETF like holdings is about, dude, it's about $250 million XRP. They got about 0.25% of the whole supply just off of these fresh launches of these smaller funds, mind you. The smaller funds. Turkey hella dry. Turkey is godly when cooked properly. Not sure where everyone cooks it to hell and makes it dry. Yeah, I don't know. Because I was seeing some like Instagram reels of like, nah, this is how you cook a turkey. But I've always just had super dry turkey. But me, dude, fucking stuffing, bro. Stuffing and mashed potatoes, that is it. I will destroy. Dude, I remember at times I've eaten so much goddamn stuffing and mashed potatoes. I will actually wake up the next day like still full and not wanting to eat. That's how much I can eat, dude, of the stuffing. It's the best. Double carbs, Alex. Get some protein in there. Add some ham or turkey. You know those B2 pilots, when they go on their super long, like 40-hour flights and stuff for the military? It's like the B2 pilots have to eat like nothing but like turkey and cheese sandwiches or turkey and lettuce sandwiches, or something that like is impossible to like, you know, disrupt their stomach and stuff like that. Is that true? Yeah, I don't know. It kind of makes sense because you don't want to be like in a B2 eating, you know, like spicy shit. But if you eat like just a super plain like turkey and lettuce and mayonnaise sandwich, like there's no way your stomach could ever get upset from that. There's no way. I heard it's like a mandatory, like that's the only thing you can eat as a B2 pilot and co-pilot. That's like all you can eat. Or I think if you're just even on the crew in general. Bitcoin has reclaimed 90K. Right on. Yeah, gravy to tie it all together. Alex, can you keep the same hairstyle and grow a mustache? Dude, I'm not, bro, I am not bullish in the facial hair game. I can't grow facial hair. I can't. I really can't. Maybe when I'm like 35 or 40, maybe I can, but dude, not now. I cannot. Bro, Caspa has been pumping like crazy. What are your thoughts on that project? I have no idea. All I know about Caspa is that the mining side of it is like really bad because it's all ASIC miners. I mean, it's up 15% today. Wait, when is Caspa pumping? What? Oh, but okay, you see what I mean though? Like, okay, yeah, like it's pumping recently, but back here when it was up near 20 cents and people are buying the Caspa ASIC miners, it just kind of got wrecked. That's why miners don't even like to buy or mine and hold anymore, like speculative mining where like you mine and like you hold the coins. These miners now have just been so conditioned to like just to sell everything they earn from the mining, because every single like mining coin has just gotten destroyed. Like every single one. Even the people mining Bitcoin are now just like in Zcash, like they're just mining and like all these, you know, because there's such a demand to like just mine and instantly sell. Now you have all these mining pools that they'll just pay you out in stable coins. Joe Booty, I'm not even doing a bird, but I'm doing stuffing, baked and mashed potatoes, gravy, veggies, chicken breasts, green bean casserole, and a pie. That sounds good, dude. Joe Parsons, do you like egg? Yeah, I'm a big egg fan. I'll say that. All right. See if there's any XRP news today. I probably doubt it because we're on Thanksgiving Eve. Okay, so yeah, so there's 21Shares XRP Spot ETF. I got it from an account called XRP Update. The username is XRP UDate. But that doesn't make sense because why would it be going live on a Saturday? Or maybe like on Saturday, like the filing is official or something. And the next market open, it's ready to go. XRP targets get real. Jake Claver told the Paul Barron show that with ETFs coming, XRP at $10 to $13 is realistic. And 20 to 25 by year end isn't crazy at all. The math is lining up. I don't know. Maybe we are really underestimating these ETFs. I don't know. Because like I get it, Bitcoin and Ethereum like short term they didn't even like do anything, but XRP it's a retail coin, man. It's the retail coin. Yeah, I don't know, dude. What if we're like really like all the XRP community has like super low expectations off these ETFs. They're just not really expecting anything, and like and this ends up being the thing that like skyrockets us to double digits. Like, dude, you never know, bro. U.S. equities market's no joke. That like the U.S. equities market daily pushes crazy volume per day, per trading day. Fellas, I don't know. That might be funny. That might be something because like this whole time we've been like in the community, in the army, in the fucking trenches, you know, and we're all like looking for these like certain things to pump the XRP price. And the one thing we kind of like doubt that it's really going to do much, that ends up being the thing that makes us go crazy, dude. That'd be some good humor from the universe, dude. Regulations will have to come in first to see some major moves. Don't we have regulations though? We got it, right? We got regulations. I remember those guys back in from a couple of years ago that were just like, no pump till regulations, and I don't know, they were kind of right because once we got them, that's when XRP does this magical chop brutally below all-time high for freaking a year. I mean, yeah. XRP to Bitcoin weekly chart has breakout vibes. Yeah, let me look at let's look at the XRP to Bitcoin chart. Let's look at the XRP Ethereum chart. Let's look at the XRP dominance chart maybe too. XRP BTC. It has breakout vibes. Yo, it kind of does actually. Wow, we're up to like almost 2,500 Satoshis. God, can you believe, dude? Can you fucking believe how undervalued against the rest of the market we were? I think back here, XRP was like barely 1% of the total cryptocurrency market cap. Dude, fucking 700 Satoshis for one XRP. Then we get this crazy rip up. And then, yeah, for a year, we're just chopping sideways. So you're telling me breakout vibes. Let me... Yo, not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. Dude, that's kind of fucking crazy, actually. That's a nasty monthly bull flag on XRP Bitcoin, eh? Oh my god, 718. NVIDIA was 78 cents 10 years ago. Wow. Look at it today. Price was dormant for years, and look, XRP will blow up. Yeah. Dude, holy shit, this Bitcoin chart, though, on the monthly. Wow, dude, that is... You have huge, like, macro double bottom, right? Like, macro, massive, like, triple bottom. Crazy volatile explosion. and bull flag for like a year? Bro, are you telling me we're going to get XRP back to the point where it's going to be worth how much it was back in the day, which is like 15,000 Satoshis? Which would put us at about $14 a coin? Bro, not going to lie, that's a crazy chart. Because once XRP breaks around like 3,500 to 4,000 Satoshis, which would be like, $3.50, $4, after that, there's like no resistance until like after 10k Satoshis per 1 XRP. That's is that wick down accurate? It might not be. I mean, this was the flash crash. So, I don't know. Those flash crash wicks are like, I mean, dude, that wick, that price down there lasted less than 1/10 of a second. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like a real wick at that point. That was just market makers dicking around. I mean, look at this wick right here. Oh, XRP's worth 2 Satoshi. Yeah, okay, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, that's not like a real, like, that movement didn't really happen. But after that wick, though, it went crazy to 20. Oh my god, we used to be at 24,000 Satoshis per 1 XRP. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm liking this XRP to Bitcoin chart. This is crazy. This is something to keep an eye on. What about XRP Ethereum? I've never really cared for this chart that much. Because fuck Ethereum. Who fucking cares? Right? Dude, even the dominance chart is like the same thing as the XRP to Bitcoin chart, dude. We're fucking primed, bro. Like, I feel like a broken record because I feel like I've been cheerleading XRP for so long. But, like, everything is primed, dude. The XRP USD chart. Okay? Fucking primed, bro. Primed for a movement. The XRP to Bitcoin chart. Macro triple bottom. Crazy, crazy upside. Bull flag formation for a year. Fucking primed. XRP dominance chart. Fucking primed. Ripple. They literally start something called Ripple Prime with their acquisition off a hidden road. It's like, dude, there's no such thing as XRP going down from here. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in an XRP going down from here. It does not make any fucking sense. Like, yeah, you can look at Bitcoin or whatever and say, oh, well, Bitcoin's weakening. It's like, well, yeah, I know it's hard to remember those other bull markets, but when the altcoins really started going crazy, when XRP historically was really going crazy, you had a flat, if not slightly degrading Bitcoin as XRP would go crazy. Just because Bitcoin doesn't have green candles doesn't mean XRP is not going to do that. You know? I don't see a scenario in which XRP goes down here. All the ETFs coming out. It's like, bro, look. We might literally be at the point in time where 3 months later, all of our lives are completely different from mass capital appreciation. I mean, we really might actually be there. And it would make sense because at these high up levels where XRP is at right now, if we still had the community and the market like euphoric, it would be a little bit more, okay, that could be toppy. But it's like we have fucking extreme fear up here. Extreme fear. Okay? Look at that. Extreme fear at a $2.20 XRP, at a 90k Bitcoin, at a 3k Ethereum. Extreme fear. We might literally be at that point in time where it's like, we really don't have any fucking idea what's coming. And like, when it happens, it's, dude, just think about it. Just 3 months from now, if everything just kind of perfectly, just all kind of happens at once, perfect, or just perfection. Perfection of the charts, the ETFs, the Ripple announcements, the retail rapport, the XRP's rapport with the broader retail market. I mean, dude, this can get a fucking nasty movement up. Like, nasty. And then the fact that the very own people in our community are starting to, like, kind of de-risk up here and like, oh, I used to have 115K XRP, but now I only have 10K. I ain't round tripping again. I'm telling you, all these guys are going to be stuck holding their fucking wieners with their pants down, and then it's going to be $10, and then there's going to be nothing they can do. Besides, you pay the pump tax and you get back in. Right now, being the calm before the storm, before a massive leg up, dude, like right now feels like that's what it is. It feels like that's where we really are. Because take, for example, right, before the Donnie T getting elected, right? The sentiment back here was like, dude, it was not good at all. It was not good, bro. And dude, you even have people fucking calling for 20 cents. Literally, I have DMs from some one guy that keeps DMing me. I don't respond to him ever. But just for an example, just to like, yeah, I don't know. It's this guy, he's been DMing me for like years and stuff. I guess I've been responding to him in 2020 and stuff like that. But look at what he does. I'm not going to actually show you the DM, but you're going to have to take my word for it. But October 31st, 2024, I'll use this guy as an indicator. October 31st, 2024. Literally a day before this fucking candle opens on the monthly chart, right here, this guy DMs me, who's like a viewer of the channel. He's like, XRP's about to be in the 20 cents. And it fucking rips like the next fucking day, bro. The next week. And then, fast forward a year later, on November 14th, just like 2 weeks ago, he fucking comes back and says like the same thing at these higher levels, where he says, I think XRP already peaked. Lucky if we see fours on this next rebound. Alt season will consume XRP gains. And I throw him the dislike emoji, and then I go back to his comment about XRP, oh, it's going to go to the 20s, but it fucking runs 500%. I just reply with like all these laughing and crying emojis, like, bro, you are literally my fucking indicator now. Look at this guy. A day before the godly monthly candle opens, it's about to be in the 20s, man. And then the same guy and the same type of people that are like him trying to be these like top callers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a movie made about me like Michael Burry. He's saying the same thing up here. Oh yeah, XRP's peaked. Alt season's gonna consume XRP gains. I think literally you go off of this guy just fucking DMing me, this weird little indicator. That even makes it just make more sense that we're heading up. Like my closing kind of thoughts on this rant is just like where we are with XRP right now and the way the community sentiment is on what the future looks like in the near to midterm future. This makes perfect sense to be a calm before the storm moment where 3 months from now, yeah, Connor Arthur's got a fucking Lamborghini. I've got a G80 M3. USMCPD fucking buys a house, a crazy fucking house in Okinawa, like luxury nice house. I mean, dude, it really makes sense that like we are right before that cusp of just going fucking insane because no one's really seeing it coming, and everyone's trying to predict the opposite. It would really make sense that we are at that point in time right now where we have that. It's that pre-explosion time. Anytime XRP's been in like a pre-explosion phase, right? Okay. Back here, sentiment was not good. Even here, sentiment was like not really good because it was like taking 6 months to fucking get that next leg up to multiple dollars. Down here, terrible sentiment. Here, like the worst sentiment the XRP community's ever seen. Boom. And now it's like we were good for a while up to that like that second, like we actually ripped all-time high on the U.S. market, and then now one little downturn here, and people are just like, oh no, man, this is going down to $1. Dude, it makes sense that all these fucking people are wrong, and they all truly get face melted. It makes perfect sense here. Perfect sense, dude. There is no reality where XRP realistically goes down from here. There's no way. I don't believe it. There's no way. There's no way, dude. I don't believe it. Connor Arthur, this guy would have been a multimillionaire by now if he just invested in Bitcoin and ETH back in 2017. He's still broke 9 years later looking at the same XP rate. Are you calling me broke, Connor? I'll tell you, I'm not fucking broke, bro. You want to go fucking band for band, you little motherfucker? You little retard?
Does this guy realize XRP is taking the same price range in 2017? Yikes.
Yeah. Don't come in here and call me broke, motherfucker. I'm talking to you from like a fucking 3K PC. How about you suck my fucking dick? My monitor is 1 fucking K just because I like it that way. Go fuck yourself. Call me fucking broke. Fuck you. You got no motion, motherfucker. You got no fucking motion, bro. Shut the fuck up. I'm not even gonna give you a fucking chance to respond. What the fuck you coming into a 300 viewer stream on an XRP consolidation day? You're gonna say shit like that? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you think I bought all my XRP up here? You think I top blasted back in 2017 and been holding ever since then? Fuck you. I fucking saw it for the first time ever. I saw it for the first time ever down here, motherfucker. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, don't come in here saying, call me broken shit, motherfucker, okay? Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, 2022. This is the first time you're ever going to see someone flex a base model vehicle. 2022 four-wheel drive Toyota Tacoma. Fully fucking paid off, motherfucker. Huh? Where's your Tacoma? What color's your Tacoma, huh? Fuck you. like the Andrew Tate, like, what color's your Bugatti? Yeah, what color's your paid off Tacoma, motherfucker? Yeah, don't come in here and call me fucking broke. Yeah, I know I got nothing on my walls. I don't try to fucking dress all nice and, wear Rolexes and jewelry and shit. Yo, don't call me fucking broke, motherfucker. Fuck you. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to, pal. Yeah, seriously. You what a clown, bro. I mean, 3 months from now, when XRP supply shocks its way up into a FOMO face melting $15, I might look back to where I am now and think like, oh, it's kind of broke back then. But yeah, you're tripping, bud. You're tripping, bud. Rent it out, brother. Fuck these broke shit. It's just like, and people just love to hate on XRP. It's just part of it. They love to freely just advertise the name of XRP. And it's like, you want to keep doing it, then fine. Bicycle riding keyboard warriors. Yeah, the peons are just max rage baiting because they neglected to learn. Yeah, no, I mean, still to this day. I mean, I think once XRP gets to like 15, 20 bucks, I mean, yeah, people are going to like, hey, I was an XRP supporter all along. You're going to really see that. You're going to really see that. Like accounts like the Bitcoin therapists and stuff, when it's really time for like the XRP Phoenix to kind of be the very dominant force in this market, you're going to see people switch over real quick. Real quick. Yeah, the Bitcoin therapist will silently be like, "Oh yeah, see guys, I made XRP posts. I was always an XRP guy." You're gonna see some snake shit like that, bro. I swear. Okay, we got another scam bot in here. What are you scammers trying to advertise pre-sales for? People don't even like buy pre-sales anymore. Dude, FOMO bought XRP for the first time at $3 and is salty now. Why I'm not rich is my 179 XRP. Padman, Alex, I remember the stream when the SEC lawsuit came along. What a ride we had, bro. 18 cents and 40 cents for a whole year. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, Carlo. Yeah. Still using Coinbase? Yeah. Yeah, same address and everything. Dude, where's Carlo from again? I forgot. Carlo's from like a sovereign nation island that like doesn't have access to like US payment rails pretty much. Yeah, but dude, he's like sent me XRP before. Look at that. Real time use case. Like look at how he can actually participate, and conduct transactions without permission from the central banking cartel. Flash crash call. I earned a badge of honor. Laura Shin blocked me on X. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm blocked by Laura Shin. I'm blocked by the actual Bitcoin account at Bitcoin. But yeah, Pab man, it's dude. I don't know. Really thankful. Really thankful. As much as people on Twitter just love to yap about how it's a bear market and it's all over and like, yep, you guys are gonna round trip again. It's like, you know what? I get it. XRP's not at those recent prices of like $3.60. Well, oh my god, we're at $2.23. I know, such a but we ain't back at 20 cents either. I think people are really like kind of lacking appreciation for just how long we spent at very low prices and how quickly we've gotten to these prices, and a little bit of turbulence and people are calling bear market and it's over. I just don't buy it, bro. I really don't. I really don't. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, bro, the OG's still up a minimum 4 to 5x. Can't complain considering sentiment, etc. at the moment. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I mean, it just makes so much sense now is the time where we're calm before the storm. It's like we have bad sentiment at really fucking high prices. Because a lot of us are like, when we think of like a bad XRP price, we're thinking of, dude, those dumps down to 12 cents, the SEC loss down to 17 cents. But you start to think and realize that, oh, $2 XRP is not exciting anymore. It's the new normal. It's the new floor. It's the new bottom. And if that's the bottom, if $2 is the extreme fear bottom, holy fuck, have we got a ways to pump higher then? Maybe that's something as XRP 2017 OGs. Maybe that's just something, because I remember I told you guys for a while when I was like intermittently streaming, like back here when the sentiment was kind of better. I was just like, dude, like in my mind, XRP is like still 50 cents. I just can't. I'm not believing the price I see on my screen, and as of recently, now it's starting to become like, this is normal. $2 XRP. That's nothing exciting. There's nothing to rave about. XRP moving from $2 to $2.29 in one day, on the ETF day, by the way, that happened. We just moved up an entire old price of XRP, and it's not an exciting thing. It's normal. And maybe that's where we kind of look around at the sentiment and we're just like, yeah, we were eating good at the price we were buying at, but it's like you think of the rest of the market and the average of what people are bought in for. Dude, this is the normal fucking price. This is nothing special. It's nothing special. Thanks to inflation, $2 is literally the new 50 cents. Hey, when's Trump gonna throw out those tariff stimmies, man? Those 2K tariff stimmies? When that happens, little crypto pump, dude. Follow up way more online. I feel like Cleaver's gonna rug pull everyone that deposits XRP into his firm. I mean, because I know about him, and like that one clip I watched last night, it got me really fucking hyped up what he was saying. That got me like really hyped up. Low key, like that got me hyped, bro. That got like that clip. I don't know. The way he was like, he has a really good way with words. Where it was like, dude, that got me fucking hyped, dude. But I don't know anything about because I know he has like some trading course, trading firm. I don't know. But that clip though, dude, that clip got me hyped because then you start crunching data, you start crunching numbers that when you have a trigger of masses trying to get into XRP, there ain't gonna be too much. There's not as much as you think available to purchase. You know. Wasagi,
Nah, it's gonna go back to 130 to $1.
that's what you want to happen. It's not happening, dude. Good luck. Why do you think the whole entire stream I just have this same exact chart up? Because this is my theory. This is what I will die by. I will die by this chart. Please bury me with a picture of this chart in my grave. Because I swear to God, we are at the moment right now before massive, massive wealth capital appreciation. Sudden wealth syndrome, dude. Like, with what's about to happen, bro, the XRP community sleep deprivation is going to be all-time highs. I'm probably going to be ripping, I usually don't smoke cigarettes, but when XRP is pumping really hard or dumping really hard, yeah, I'll do a Red Bull Marlboro Red breakfast. I remember one day, dude. I think it was like literally when XRP was peaking at 320. I drive the missus car to the gas station because I didn't have the Tacoma yet. It's like right before I got the Tacoma, and then like just the whole day just felt like a trance. I was in some weird like psychedelic trance, but I was sober, and it's like, oh fuck, like I'm actually right about XRP. Like what the fuck? And yeah, I went straight to the gas station, dude. Got like a 16-ounce Red Bull and a pack of Marlboro Reds, bro. And I was just fucking like, yeah, dude. That's what, dude. That's kind of what sudden wealth syndrome. That's what it'll do to you, man. It's no joke. What do you think the big news story to bring this pump could be? LOL, China deal wouldn't be enough. Oh, you're talking like a White House announcement of like a good trade deal. I don't know. To me, XRP's in its own little bubble where, like, yeah, there are external forces and macros and things that kind of affect it, but it's still, dude, it's in its own little, like, really, really good. I don't want to say bubble, but it's in like its own kind of circle. It's got its own things going on that don't relate to anything else. When you think we're seeing $10, bro, I don't know. I'm kind of done predicting like when things are gonna happen. But just kind of looking at charts and knowing that, like, okay, in a couple of months, things are going to start to look really good. You know, like, I don't want to give any specific, like, oh, December, like, oh, that is the month. It's like, nah, dude, because fucking back here, when XRP chart looked like this, bro, we fucking had no clue what was coming. We had no clue. And I think right here, people still have, like, no fucking clue. I have a clue. I got a clue what's coming, but I think people are just, they're just too horny to be, you know, homosexual bears and calling the top. And yeah, bears are so rarely ever correct that when they are right, they get a whole movie made about it because it's such a monumental thing to happen because they're never right. And what they have to do to be able to be a bear is like you have to have such precise timing. The shakeout has already happened. If you think it's going back down, you missed it. I would agree. That big shakeout right before all the XRP ETFs come out. Yeah, thanks for playing. You just got all these institutions a bunch of cheap XRP for their ETF. You know. That was the most like obvious like play I've ever seen when it comes to market manipulation. Oh yeah, big liquidation event, and then now all these XRP ETFs come out. Okay, yeah. I heard Cobb is so broke he can only afford egg and ramen. I mean, I just like eggs and ramen. Dude, have you ever had a proper? I'm not talking about like an American like bastardized tonkotsu, like an authentic tonkotsu ramen with the soy sauce marinated soft boiled egg cut in half, 2 put on top of the ROM, bro. Nothing better than that. Nothing better. Yeah, I tell you what though, but yeah, when you're balling though, omakase, dude, is so good. Oh my god. Sushi omakase. Like, you literally, there's nothing you can order off the menu aside from like drinks. Everything else is like it's all chef's choice. And dude, they bring you like, oh my god, dude, like the nicest, most expensive cuts of tuna. Oh my god. Like, they give you stuff that you don't need teeth to eat. Like, you start to eat the tuna and just dissolves instantly in your mouth. It's like, oh, amazing. Is that chart your chart? It looks pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, this is my chart, dude. Right here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, if you guys want to take it, screenshot it, upload it, post it, I don't care. Yeah, people get really uptight about their charts on Twitter. They're like, hey man, that's actually my chart. Well, put a fucking watermark on it, retard. If you really like, if you love it so much, put a watermark on it. Yeah, dude, I've literally like just like posted, I've just like gotten charts from somewhere. And I'm like, hey guys, check this out. This looks fucking cool. Like, that's a cool new perspective. And he's like, well, actually, that is my chart. Like, watermark it then, fucking retard. Here, I'll even show you how to do it. You do a text box and you'd be like, oh, okay, boom, at Cobb XRPL. Boom. What do you do? Opacity. Put it to like 15%. And you take it and then you just put it somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Boom. There you go. Like, I'll post like other people's charts. I won't know like whose it is. But I'll find them and re-upload them and be like, yo, this is like, I like this chart right here. That's my chart. You didn't give me credit. Again, put a fucking watermark on the chart then. If you love it so much and you're afraid of it getting stolen, okay, watermark it then. Not my problem. XRP doesn't have much trading in the 130 to 180 range. Okay, Wasagi, I get it. You have XRP shorts. I get it. I understand it. Yep, you're short XRP. Wow. You shorted XRP after the biggest liquidation event in all of crypto history. Then you decided to go short. Yeah, congratulations. You're getting fucking liquidated. We're only going up, bro. We're only going up. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I get it. You're short. Or you sold your spot bags and you're going to geniusly, you're going to just time it perfect. You're just going to buy back in at the bottom. Oh, yeah, you're just really going to get it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're doing the meme, bro. Wait, give me a second. No, because like you're really doing the meme. You're doing the meme. It's the yeah. Yeah, you're doing the meme, bro. You're literally doing the meme. I have to show you. You're doing the meme. No, I don't want it off of Reddit. Wait. Actually, I think the Reddit one's the only one I can do. Yeah, you're doing the meme, bro. I'm gonna sell my spot XRP and buy back way lower at 130s, and I'm gonna double up my XRP bag. Yeah, welcome to the fucking club, buddy. You're not special, bro. Everyone's trying to do that, and they think they're gonna be successful. I mean, yeah, go for it. Like, I get it. You're short. I get it. Huh? I bought once at the 30-cent range. Yeah, that's your problem. You only bought once. It's literally the XRP community on Twitter right now. Oh, XRP is topped out. I'm selling 80% of my bag because I'm not going to be round tripping again. It's fucking everyone's doing that, dude. Yeah, it was 36 cents when I bought and I'm just holding. Why would I sell? It doesn't make sense. I mean, no, the way you're talking, you just sound like you're short. You sound like, I really do believe you have a short position. Probably like 5-10x leverage. yeah, you're doing the meme, bro. You should have clarified that earlier as you're bear posting, also. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, oh, you're bear posting and like, oh, but no, I'm still holding though. That's literally what like Fraser. You guys remember Fraser, dude? Like super OG on the channel, a UK guy, and all he did was come in every fucking day and say XRP's going to 10 cents. It never happened. Maybe he had some massive short position where he's like, oh my god, this is where I'm gonna make it on my 100x short position. And then like I would always ask him like, oh, like did you sell your XRP bags? And he's like, no. And then one day I'm just like, dude, like did you fucking sell? You're coming in every day claiming 10 cents. This is a long time mod of the stream. Like I was friends with him. I really like the guy. Like long time OG. And then like he's like, okay, I admit I'm 80% cash. I was like, thank you. Don't try to fucking LARP as if you're holding, but like but you're still being like a conservative bear. Like no, like when people talk like that, it's usually because that's how they've aligned their money to benefit from it going down. But yeah, I had to ban Fraser from the stream. He just turned against XRP, and his little 10-cent magical bear dream never fucking happened. And then sucks to suck. Don't be a homosexual bear. Don't be a homosexual bear. And then yeah, I like he was literally and mind you, he was a mod on the stream, like a long time mod on the stream, all the way back to the days where I was streaming off of the Mac, the super outdated Mac laptop. I was streaming at like 20 FPS, I think. Right, all the way from back then, and he was a mod of the stream, a moderator. So for months, I just put up with him, like making his little bear comments. But he's like, no, I still hold XRP though. And then I fucking finally got it out. I got it out of him like pulling teeth. Like, yeah, you sold. Yeah, your little 10-cent magical dream never happened. Never happened. There you go. And he goes on Twitter and he says like, oh, I've been like exiled from the COB community. Well, like, did you mention the fact you show up every day for 3 months as a mod representing the stream, saying we're going to 10 cents, and it never fucking happened. Tired of these homosexual bears getting their Michael Burry fantasies. The Big Short, that is the worst movie to have ever come out. That has affected a whole generation of people thinking that like, oh, I'm going to be a bear and I'm going to win. And I'm going to be correct on this movie. Fuck off, dude. I wish The Big Short never came out. It breeded so many homosexual bears that take on debt obligations to flip a couple of contracts at 10-20x leverage. And then yeah, it just doesn't work. I mean, it can, but probably not, because of the steps you have to take to be a proper bear. It's like, dude, you're much more risk than just being a spot bull. Really. Yeah, LOL, Big Short is a homo bear spawner. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, oh, Michael Burry did a crazy short, and he made billions. I'm going to make a big short, and I'm going to make millions. Yeah, Michael Burry was fucking smart as fuck. Like, literally that shit, like, had to collapse. And still, Michael Burry, even as smart as he was, dude, just barely was correct in the nick of time. Like, he was way too early to it. I think he started shorting in, like, 2006 or 2005. He was, like, way too early, but just in the nick of time. And he even got to the point where, because, again, this is not, all of his money. This is, like, his fund, like, of his clients' money. And his clients are literally calling him and saying, where's my fucking money? Give me my fucking money. I want out. And he's just saying, no, you can't have your money back. Let the trade play out. And then he starts getting sued for it. Then guess what? The trade hits. Real estate market collapses. All his clients get paid out big. They're still fucking suing him, even though he made them crazy money. Still suing him for not letting them have access to their funds. And just saying no and freezing it. Yeah, so even the best case of being the homosexual bear still got sued, closed down his fund, and was just fucking done. He just didn't want anything to do with it anymore. But now he's back, with the AI bubble. I think with his own money. Or no, I think he does have a new fund now. But even to that, I still think he's like early on the call. Because he also tried to short Tesla back in the day, because Tesla, how the fuck does that company do so fucking well when they barely even have any market share in the car market? Like in the auto retail, they barely have any market share compared to like Toyota, Honda. You know, that thing still to this day has not collapsed. It's still fucking going up. Eagle Eye, I remember so many OG people losing their patience and bugging out, even mods. Yeah. Now, XRP really does take some kind of like monk mode. You need to be like fully monk mode patience, bro. Like absolute monk mode. Like unaffected by external factors. Like you don't care what people say. You know, like just no, fuck you. Like I'm staying in this. So far, it's worked out pretty good, but you know. XRP all gas, no brakes with the 279 Canadian dollar cop. Should I trade all my H bar and XLM for XRP? I mean, might as well. I don't know. Might as well, dude. It's like the most legitimate cryptocurrency project in the entire space. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Eagle, I'm out of here. It's good to see you stream again later, guys. See you, man. This guy says, in my wildest fantasy on Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, I want Garlinghouse, Musk, and Trump to come out with a short video thanking the XRP for their perseverance and belief in XRP. Where's Three Diglets? Three Diglets is moving right now, and he's got the flu. Yeah, but he's yeah, you know how moving is, bro. Moving is a pain in the ass, because even once you get all your stuff actually moved, and then you gotta like do some stuff with the old place and like transfer utilities over to the new place and organize the new place and like get to know the neighbors and stuff. Dude, it's like moving is a lot, bro. We probably won't I don't know what price of XRP by the time we see Three Diglets again, because he's moving and got the flu. I'm feeling like we probably won't see him for like at least a week or two. A lot of people hate the XRP token. There's merit behind the resentment. Like there's merit for hating XRP for what? Fighting for the industry? Leading the charge against the SEC? Remember when the crypto market laughed? When Ripple says like an attack on Ripple is an attack against the entire industry? And then once push came to shove and like the lawsuit was really getting fucking serious with a lot of attention on it, then the market started backing Ripple, saying like, yeah, dude, it's like Ripple loses this, we're fucked. Like the whole market's fucked. Yeah. I don't understand the hate behind XRP. All I see is jealousy that they didn't take the time to understand it when the prices was low enough, and now they think they're priced out of it when still it's not the reality. Because people are gladly just aping fucking size into a 2 trillion market cap coin that does nothing. But the 130 bill coin, they're just like, oh no, I missed it at 10, 20 cents. So now it's like it's too late now. I think that's where the resentment and the hate comes from. It's the jealousy. I think that's what it is. Because a lot of the times when XRP moves, it's like the biggest mover in the market. And people are sidelined, and then, yeah, that's what makes them mad. We're going to moon soon, people. I really believe so, dude. I don't see how we go down. I just don't see it. Yeah, why are people happy that Swift is building on the Linea? I keep seeing comments about that, Wasagi. I remember I used Linea once to move Ethereum to Bitrue, and my deposit got lost. It took me like 3 fucking months of DMing Bitrue, like, hey, give me my fucking 0.1 ETH, bro. Like, where the fuck is it, dude? That's my experience with Linea. I mean, maybe that's probably just Bitchery's fault, but I mean, Linea is what? It's a layer 2 Ethereum. It's like another base, pretty much. 166 mil market cap. God damn, the volume to market cap ratio is really high. Damn. I mean, it's only gone down since it came out. That's not a good sign. Most people chase fast money and think in short term. Yeah, I mean that's Ryan Hex is poor. I mean that's the reality of the world we live in today. We live in like an instant gratification world. People just want like, oh, what's gonna benefit me now? There is no like, there's nothing out there really anymore besides like investing that like really rewards like incentivizes like delayed gratification. Yeah, we live in a fucking world where like now kids can't even watch normal YouTube videos or TV shows or movies. No, they have to be on fucking TikTok, rapid scrolling. No attention span. Fucking goldfish attention span. Oh no, I need to do something now. What's gonna benefit me now? And I feel like that's kind of transferring into the way the crypto market herd is thinking is like, oh well, if we're not pumping today, then it's like it's a bad market. It's a bear market. If we're not pumping now, then it's a bear market. That's what it feels like, honestly. That's really what it feels like. But yeah, if you really want perspective on the whole like the thing I'm saying where we live in like an instant gratification world, go watch movies from the 50s and how slow they are. And you'll sit there and be like, well, dude, there's nothing happening in this movie. It's like, well, yeah, it's not what it used to be like. Movies used to be just kind of slow, not too much talking, more cinematics. I remember I was with my dad watching something from like the 50s or 60s, like some car movie. I'm like, Dad, this is boring. Nothing going on. He's like, yeah, well, this is how movies used to be. Connor Arthur, broke boy. I don't know, Connor. I'm not going to time you out. You can stay in here. It's whatever. Because if you want to lie to yourself and cope, then, I mean, I'll let you do it, man. That's fine. I don't care. Eating on... Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, Connor. Broke boy eating on boiled bananas. Yeah, Connor Arthur. My washer and dryer. Whirlpool, brother. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't got no Whirlpool washer and dryer, bro. You ain't got no 4.6 cubic feet washer. You ain't got that, bro. My washer doesn't have an agitator, and the older guys that are really into like washers are like, oh, if you don't have an agitator, you're an idiot. But I don't know. It seems to be fine without an agitator because of how fast it spins. Yeah, Connor Arthur. Yeah, keep calling me broke, bro. Keep calling me broke, bro. Whirlpool washer dryer matching set. Okay. Yeah, you ain't got no Whirlpool. You probably got some Maytag. That's probably what you got. Or a used Samsung that constantly breaks down and needs parts. Yeah, what is it with, why does Samsung appliances have such a bad reputation? Do they actually break, are they like BMWs of, like, appliances? Yeah, I don't know. Buy Kenmore, but the compressor's made in South Korea. Maytag is a higher version of Whirlpool, you dork. No, it's not. No, it's not. No. Okay, so you do have a Maytag. I was right. Look at how defensive Connor's getting about his Maytag washer and dryer set. Dude, Maytag is like the cheaper one. Dumbass. Whirlpool is like the Toyota Corolla of washer and dryers. They will just run forever, dude. Forever. Yeah, get out of here, you Maytag maxi. I would never buy a fucking Maytag. I don't even know anything about washers and dryers. I still would not buy a Maytag. Get out of here, bud. Google your friend. Go Google. No, I was just recently at fucking Home Depot and Lowe's. looking at washers and dryers. Literally, Maytag is the cheaper one. They're not as good. I promise you, they're not as good. Whirlpool's where it's at. I mean, there's some other good ones too, for sure. But Maytag is like, that's the cheapest option you can get at the Home Depot, dude. All right. No way, I was actually right. He has a Maytag though. That's crazy. Nah, yeah, Whirlpool is like the XRP of washer and dryers, bro. Get out of here, buddy. Mr. 11th. Damn, I have never gotten a donation in that currency before, but like I always know my fiat currencies. I usually, when I get brand new fiat super chats, like I'll know what the currency is, or I can get a pretty good guess. But dude, Mr. 11th with the 150 UYU. Oh, that's actually how you say milk in Korean. Uyu. My brother Javier loves watching you. He says you're the Brad Garlinghouse of the XRP Army. Well, dude, much appreciated to your brother Javier and for you for the super chat. William NL Uruguay. UYU. I don't want to look at the chat because someone's gonna look it up. Ooh. I would say Uruguay actually. I would guess. I would say Uruguay actually, just because of the double U's in it. But why Uruguay? It starts with U, ends in Y. I'm gonna say Uruguay. I'm gonna say that. Isn't that where from Luis Suarez is from? Bro, come on, I have to be right. Me and William NL have to be right. Dude, the Uruguayan peso. Let's go. It actually pumped recently, by the way, from 0.0248 USD up to 0.0252. Damn, it's actually pumping. Dude, much appreciated, Mr. 11. All right, yeah. We got it. Okay, this is an interesting comment here. Agile Hobo. I will be honest. Been in XRP since 2017. I feel like I'm the Dave Ramsey show, like reviewing people's XRP activity. Okay, so Agile Hobo says, this is interesting because he has a follow-up comment too. So I will be honest, been in XRP since 2017. So you definitely got in at 20 cents, right? Bought a lot at 15 to 80 cents. Sold it all around $3. Scared as hell for it to face melt now. That is okay. Okay, but Agile Hobo with a follow-up comment says, but needed the money. I will never blame someone for exiting out of their XRP position when real things in life come up and they need to access that capital. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're a homosexual bear. Why'd you sell your XRP? No, I totally get in life, there are so many curveballs that can get thrown at you or just things that you want to do with that capital to change your life, like in that moment, like purchasing a home or, purchasing a business or starting up a business that's like your dream, right? Like I will never blame someone. So it's like you bought a lot, 15 to 80 cents at $3. I'd guess your DCA is probably 30, 40 cents. So you're probably just like exiting at $3. You 10x your capital. But you needed the money. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna blame you for that. I don't want to ask like personally, like, oh, like what was it? I mean, dude, life is like, you could just fucking get in these situations where you just fucking need the money, or it's like you get to a point where like, hey, we've been, our family's been renting for too long, like we need to get into homeownership now, and like I'm not gonna blame that for people using their XRP gains to like actually better their life or get them out of a bad situation, right? But the fact that you are scared as hell for it to face melt now, that is very valid. I would be in that situation, but even if you like theoretically put it all back in at these prices, you would increase your former XRP bag by 30%. Yeah, I don't. Maybe people in the chat have something to say, but yeah, if he bought it back at $3, he can get back in at huge profits. So I'm guessing his DCA is about 30 to 40 cents, like total average. I mean, did you exit it like 3 even? Did you exit it like 360, 340, 350? Because maybe like you needed the money then, but now it's like not, maybe not as intense of a scenario, or maybe just out of the scenario completely. And if you went back in now, you could just plus 30%, plus 40% your whole bag if you got back in. But the fear of the face melting happen, that definitely is valid. I mean, it seems like you got your 10x on your capital. I mean, that's really good. Tricky sold 280 and 310. Okay, so you're about a 290, 295. Yeah. I don't know, cuz I just don't see how we go down. I just don't see how we go down. Yo, what's up, Abs? Long time no see, brother. Brian Black 6919. You are talking my language. I have a Whirlpool H3E set. It's over 20 years old and still runs like a champ. Yeah, Whirlpool, bro. Does not keeps working. Always works. And then this Connor Arthur guy, he's trying to say that, Whirlpool purchased Maytag in 2006, dummy. Yeah, they probably did. And that's probably their just little shitty little side job company they make money on. They don't even care about it. Get out of here, dude. Crystal clear. I sold half our holdings last winter when we had that surge. We had so much debt and a death in the family. See, right, that's where it's like, like I'm going to blame people for selling XRP when they don't need to, just because they feel like it's all over and like we're going back down. But, when things like that come up, a passing in the family and clearing out debt, I mean, that's like, I would never blame you for selling XRP for that. Because, life happens and like, hey, that capital was most likely big capital, and it's like, we got to tap into that. So. RPM, what's up, dude? I accidentally turned off Alex Cobb notifications and they won't turn back on. Jeez. Yeah, I am back officially streaming every single day at 1 p.m. California, 4 p.m. East Coast. That's what I'm doing now, man. I'm glad to be back in the streaming game, dude. I don't like when I take those like month hiatuses, even when it was like boring XRP price, but it's still like stuff to talk about. I shouldn't have done that. But okay, Agile Hope. I don't have the capital to buy back in now, though. Would be sweet. Okay. I mean, hey, maybe this is kind of the point where you just step away from crypto and you made good money, you made good use of that money, and it's like, on to the next thing, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think if, is there a way you could get like you could do some really high risk thing that wouldn't require much capital, but it would be like high risk, high rewards, some kind of leverage future where you take a position like right before you really feel a face melting is going to happen. I don't know. There's something you could do there, I think. But that'd be kind of more gambling. Okay, King David. I bought XRP when it was 16 cents to 29 cents and sold most of it at $3. $3.10, $3.30 range, and bought gold and silver. Oh my god, when XRP was at 310, 330, that was when gold and silver was much lower, dude. So you rode the pump of XRP, then you rode the pump of gold and silver. Damn. Still a gay bear though, going into metals like that. Dude, there's like, gold and silver like infinite supply. Gold and silver, like it is like infinite supply. Because there's like, bro, what happens with Elon Musk and like Blue Origin with Jeff Bezos? They start fucking mining like space gold. Dude, that whole market's fucked. There's gonna be infinite gold. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I mean, you're telling me that like there's not some lab somewhere where they're like they can barely profitably chemically manufacture gold? Like, you're telling me there's no one doing that yet? I mean, they're doing it with diamonds, like lab gold. I don't know. But yeah, the face melting I don't know. I think it's coming. SH789990. I've been a millionaire just once in my lifetime when XRP pumped to 365. Will I ever be again? I have no fucking idea. Dude, best believe, man, if you can keep holding, dude. Everything is almost gambling. You know what's not gambling? CD, certificate of a deposit at a bank for 3% a year. That's not gambling. That's like the furthest you can get from gambling that's making money, I think. Come on, Bitcoin miner, find me a freaking block for 250 grand. Come on, hurry up. Dude, this thing has been on for 61 days. Over 1 million shares submitted. It's good on the temperature side, though. Feeling only 57 Celsius right now. RPM 589 Xmas Day. 589 end of year. Dude, we'll see, man. We got all these ETFs coming out. Haven't even had like one of the real big players step in yet, so we'll see. We'll see. A meme coin pump incoming. Meme season will come back. It's when Doge starts going crazy again. Like when Doge freaking rips up to like another close to $1, dude. All the meme coins will come back. We're just in a weird time right now with the crypto market, but you know, it'll come and go. I think First Ledger is like, fuck, the volume's really low over there right now. But all the established XRP blue chip memes are like, yeah, they might not have like good volume, but they're still holding their high market cap levels. You know, which for Solana, those ones are really not, but ours are. All right, guys, I'm going to call that the stream for today. I've been live for about an hour and a half. Andres, what stage do you think we are in the crypto market right now? Oh, like in the Wall Street cycle? I don't know. I can't really pin that Wall Street like cycle thing. Like I can't put that on like XRP. It's just XRP's just it's doing its own kind of crazy weird thing, man. I don't know. All I do know is we're extreme fear. Yeah. $2 XRP is normal. It's not exciting. It's a bottom. We're going higher. I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Make sure to enjoy a good Thanksgiving with your family. Be thankful for what we have achieved in the XRP community, this long journey we have, and this long journey we have ahead of us. All right. I will see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.